Rocio Pineda, LSU 2013 alumni. So I'm currently vice president in investment banking at Evercore, which is a boutique bank. And in terms of my current focus is I work with private equity firms in Europe and in the US. So post LSU, I joined Goldman Sachs in New York City. I actually joined thanks to the internal audit program. After 2 years, I moved internally to the investment banking division, and I was part of the real estate equity capital markets team. After 4 years, I decided that I wanted to go back and get my master's. Post graduating, I was given the opportunity to join UBS, where they were setting up a new team within their private funds group focused on European real estate. And that's basically been my journey. So I was at UBS where I helped set up this team for 2 years and then joined Evercore about 2 years ago. What I find the most challenging is, especially working in Europe, I think that each country has its different culture. And that means that, if I'm working on a new country, whether it's like Germany or Italy, you need to really learn local culture very quickly to be able to, just serve your clients the right way. I think what I like the most is the pace and the challenge. I mean, I get to work in this large global complex transactions, which sometimes means that I need to work really long hours. But to me, it's like super exciting to wake up and see my transaction on the Wall Street Journal or the Financial Times. And it's nice to see what I did had an impact real time. I was an economics major, and I think that my goal back then was to end up working for the Federal Reserve and be an economist full on. Which I think it was really exciting, but I think the one point about economics is that you're always looking at trends in the past versus, what really drove me to finance is you're always trying to predict the future. In my opinion, it's just like more exciting. And in terms of, specifically investment banking, I mean, I get to work with multiple clients and transactions at the same time. I work directly with like CEO in terms of, how they can continue to grow their business or strategic acquisitions to continue to expand. One is like network as much as you can. I think there's a lot of LSU alumni in this industry, and we're all really friendly. I think that's one of the greatest parts of being part of the LSU franchise. And then two is to do internships. I think that since I left Baton Rouge, there's definitely been a surge of more companies setting up private equity firms like Bernard Capital that are in Baton Rouge. So I think, let's say, networking and getting some experience are definitely, let's say, like two key points that I would recommend all students to take.